Yanya technical expert. About road construction, minimum, there be mini engineer. But mini one more, a winning biano, anyone and come engineer. Abdullah Mahama, Ewa, Ahomandi, so that Benino, any come. Engineer, good morning.
Morning, Mila.
And Pombo, dear.
Mabre.
Very well. My answer here, first of all. You can see 10,885 kilometers of a road that you construct here. What does it mean? Distance ben ye can was mean.
My father couldn't mention with tier 4 no washer 4. Oh. No one buffy. I was thinking I want to interview me in run of one buffy.
Kessben 92.9.
This is the 13th interview I've had on this discussion.
This is the 13th interview I will have it.
And I pay who come out too. Maybe I'm Eastern FM. No, I'm here almost all the sister stations in Accra.
I see.
So me the bullet to join a call ya Pedobia Kopikana. And I do last one come here mini GBC and I do be almost 9 p.m. And I pay my start view.
And what comes to my NTS here? The claim by the president, no, actually saying.
Especially with the flight to Ghana, China.
Oh, it's the Akufo Addo social media na yampa.
We're about 10,000 kilometers to China, and the Omodomo can almost exact figure. But I'm sure the Empa Ghana, you'll be enough for service, you'll be enough for playing a code almost distance or cover. And you can't even see when you're in the air.
Okay.
Let's look at maybe picky a reference from our Ghana. Manja, it's here for National for it's here for Mupancham, will be a Boko, Juma Mubarak. Namia Duma, China, and I said Sunday, ever started Chilia. For the next 30 days now, you see the Ghana share Yankopon Semna, Yabompayama, Yamanina. Now, from Accra Central Post Office, Ekodu Paga, under 1,000 kilometers. From Accra Central Post Office.
From Accra Central Post Office?
Yes. It could be a border town.
It could be a border town in the northern region.
In the northern region.
Paga 1,000 kilometers.
Under 1,000 kilometers. Mean kind of 905, 881. Went for 905. It's under 1,000 kilometers.
I see. But Pagan so wapao. It take you almost
15 hours now driving constant speed to get to Paga. So people who know Accra to Paga would appreciate the 1,000 kilometers we are talking about. And so kind of baku 10 na. Let's say yeah, na eno document na mukita no.
Yeah.
Mukita ni bia o menchen. Na ibisa question be say as at last year May na aban ne meet the press series Roads and Highways Records. The my activity base and regional breakdown all totaled 4,263.37. 4,263.37 kilometers of road. That is the combination of all the roads I'm going to just pick here. You were asphalt overlay. You were construction. You were graveling and re-graveling. You were partial reconstruction. You were reconstruction. You were rehabilitation, resealing, spot improvement, upgrading, total 4,000 plus. Then by that is from 2017 to 2021. What happened within last year May to this year March? As almost February, so as the February, as a February, so 9 months. I moved to me 6,000 plus Edeka 4,000. Basic. Did something drastically change in the country that from 2017 to 2021, cumulatively, it was 4,000 and that's 4,300. And then, all of a sudden, 9 months, we have done over 6,300 more, 6,500 more. Me, as a professional, I've been in the industry for the past 19 years. 18, 19. My first work, you can see for yourself, is the Pantine, Uyarifa, Ayimensa, Peduase, Ketase, Ibri, Jankama Ibri, Asherasi, Obosomasi, Tutu, Mampong, Abutechi, Amanako, Manfe Road, Ukropon Road. No, that's 30 kilometers. There was so much money on that project, but we spent almost 3 years for the construction of that road, because it was earmarked towards the 50th anniversary of Ghana's independence. We have to finish and connect Accra to the Peduase Lodge. So at the time, now the Peduase Lodge was undergoing reconstruction or rehabilitation or renovation. So it was in sync. It was like the two was interconnected. The money was available. It was an ADB funded project. ADB. So the money was not a problem. We were all that. It took us almost 3 years to complete. So in 2007, but I'm proud to say that that's the road you can see. After almost 16 years, the road is as new as yesterday, including even the line markings also. So we don't come and speak and just speak because we're just trying to speak and counter anybody. We're talking about professional business. So let's go. So what has happened? Are they telling me and you and I, say, on my asphalt roads, on my surface dressing, ceiling works, to the tune of 10,000, and now I say they will be clear with us. Say, okay, from last year now we have presentation we pay graders, edigo, most of the road now we can say they are roads which have been completed, and now they are now trying to tell us some of them are unpaved. Means say in fact bitumen, in fact coal tangus. Now Ghana where argument why coin? How many people are looking at roads said you those times now feeder roads no. Now in the wisdom of the same leaders of our country, and almost strategy alone, they are changing almost all gravel roads in the country to a steel that they be to mean a value for money for the roads that we are constructing to our farming communities. The Cocoa syndicated loan, basically for the construction of most of these roads to be from where we have our cocoa producing farms to the capital for onward those the food stuff or the cash crops. So me, I will not exaggerate, and I will not ask them anything that will be detrimental. We have a skeleton. We want the flesh to be added to the skeleton for us to see movement of the skeleton. Otherwise, the skeleton cannot move; it will fall down. To Sawam Kwanya, almost almost 30 years. It's almost like as in last year, and I'm awarded contract and my contract. I'm going to start here. Now, even that 17 kilometers, 17.24 kilometers, so the contract and started 17 kilometers now because of the conditions of that road. That contractor, that road is 16 years. I call it 17 years from 2007. Now, Oshe sa kind of saying of an call to Sawam Kwanya. Ya Bresupan, you also saying 17 kilometers. But if the contractor should start the work today and is giving all the money 100%, that contractor will not finish that work in 2 years. Markets. It's kind of because there's a methodology. Your process, I will say, that China, Indiana, Honda, and what was. A bridge, a culvert, and just still concrete bridges. Who can still concrete? I will say the 28 days satisfactory. No one strength before we to my back selling. Now the car then you put traffic on that side. And because of the nature of the road like that, because of even the environment, the conditions of the road, the most highly populated area in terms of traffic, you have to even the management of traffic alone would eat not into about 2-3 months of the project time, because you have to be able to work at the same time, manage the traffic so that you not unnecessarily inconvenience the motorists who are applying that route. And even without hindrance, that alone is a hindrance to your project. That's 17 kilometers. from Accra to Kumasi and 265 kilometers. Accra to Kumasi. So we want to see the 10,000. We want to see, let me be magnanimous, we want to see the 6,000. That's been added last year. Now, me pacho, your budget na for us no.
Yeah.
Last year, can we see anywhere you capture $6 billion for road construction for the year now? Me can't guarantee this.
$6 billion.
May basic extrapolation for the benefit of listeners. Oh yeah, dual courage as far as in and out. Because offer peduase offer maybe pantai edeko yara fa kwan no say a double road.
Yeah.
We say basic one in and out no 1 kilometer beyond 1 kilometer. Me no specific. Me ma be 90% approximation in terms of cost. A can call be $3.5 million.
$3.5 million.
In here from like $3 million.
That is a double lane.
The double lane.
And two on the other side.
Thank you very much. Yeah, for 3 million. It's okay to be 1 day and can be 1 million. Let me put the man can be 1 million. So you can only count a single lane per $1 million per kilometer. Yeah, 600,000 of that. Because 6 kilometers no every kilometer no 1,000. It will cost 6,000. 1,000 is 1 kilometer. 1,000 meters 1 kilometer. 1,000 into stadium stadium 2.5 and when you 1 kilometer.
Ultra stadium no shia.
So 400 meters.
Yes.
400 meters mean 800 meters.
Yes.
The 2.5 and 1 kilometer.
I see.
See, I want people to. You see, the only problem I feel some Ghanaians have no, and you are for Sebi. When you be in a course at school, how to appreciate distance and its mensuration. So, because 1 kilometer from Ekusi, circle Ekusi car price. You do test on hono.
Circle Ekusi car price.
Be 1 kilometer.
1 kilometer.
Yeah, open the say from circle
interchange.
Vodafone hono. I could do. Pack up as those motor could be Abeno area hono.
Yes.
1 kilometer. So Kataweni na kind of baku 6,000.
Sami wo Kumasi na mi free Tech Junction. Ekwa di koko dru amekom trafficker. I did be kilometers ne be ahin.
Mean to me fully be sama because me tumo I mean oza Muslim you so aka up a mount. Because of me, but but anybody who knows that crown about mama, so mama cycle they call Aveno. Oh, if you are who don't talk Kumasi baby, no, you can just that you can make something school and pay or Kumasi coins so patrol.
I see. Engineer, the point is that say over 10,000 kilometers of road. What will it mean? It means your major highways in Ghana must be in good condition. Cities and their inner roads near their Ghana must be in good condition. But we know per document I warning in Ghana who say the sources in the crowd, the feeder roads ka ho, the graveling and re-graveling eka ho, the asphaltic valleys e de ka ho. I don't know cheche muma ya na yenti ase.
Asphaltic valley and the coast wakra, esi edi mutintino wakra ya, wonse kwan bi eda ho na portu subaswa na omo akusisi, uhwe isle go na sebi empenyi for itia, honina. Oba Chimota inside Kakra, what you call Salam down
residential areas, you know.
Residential areas, who do Nanibai State, Honomoniko, Swinza, Yaba, and then they are start over. They are just over.
By your side, the asphalt guguso, right?
Yes, yes. Almost asphalt, that asphalt, no, Kota no, asphalt, and I say surface dress, surface, and almost at the asphalt, no, the same combination of chippings and corridors kakra and a cool tie and one makes about and no the thickness no yes so kakra they me tell say overly require do a crown so me can also station na power no say we are After some time, we say, aside depressed. A typical example is a woofy that the question is, oh, Daniel, oh, Branchaco is like on finance.
Okay.
May only bear 5 times, because the past 3-4 years. How careful more? When you park up at the station wall right hand side, no, or call Emmanuel Eye Clinic on it has been on my year asphalt over and bear 5 times in the past 2 years. One treaty assassin, one treaty the old road in the year, it will just deflect the same shape as under. So the asphalt overlay will not be the best when you have not treated the ground. It's in normal way asphalt overlay, maybe the supervision should be intense so that we will know what we are doing and the value, because the money that we are using for the asphalt overlay is very high. And at the top your station is very far. Me who be when I'm at Motor Forest or any other place, where we used to have speed ramps. Or we asphalt overlay anywhere. Na ayira no na kakakra, but there also so what the speed kakanse we it me jump you have some back issues.
Yes.
So it's just an admonishment or just a caution or advice to them, say when you finish the overlays now 1 minute speed drum na man is the top on the kakra no. Make sure you go back and you improve the speed drum, and before we do 15 meters before the speed drum put an indication, which is a red symbol, and say you are approaching a speed drum. Now, at the said location where the speed drum is located, the blue sign that will say you have approached the speed drum. In the own way overlays now, I've seen almost everywhere they have ignored the speed drums and they are just doing the overlay, submerging the speed drum under, but leaving some small outcrop outer. Sometimes it has some effect on people who drive without knowing say there's a speed drum there. But in the summary, the information that the ministry has still brought to us, some other brain, is still scanty. We need to be definite, say, paved now, also unpaved, and almost say projected. What we do, almost message me here now. Almost first letter, no share, I will say, almost projections. The projected way now, almost their banner, and it's undergoing validation in the at the ministry. Why the rush? If it's now undergoing validation, you are now validating whether the projected that you have brought, is accurate. Why the rush?
Interesting. Engineer, mama mfa wo ensi ha na yebetwe oba studio na yatina se ye.
Meba.
Na me sha engineer me da se pa na me birthday no one frame me enti no ene Friday there.
Da me no do birthday no.
Akosi ajiji. Ye di ni wuku ada no enti no.
Me di ese me no match but me di 21st match.
21st match na me di 2010 engineer ma anya sa.
E wa to nka.
Oro me engineer dia na ba. Engineer Abdullah Mahama, civil engineer and then contractor, also engineering consultant. Very interesting. I can see